TMDJ Tuesday on Sirius XM NASCAR Radio.
Get those bodies warmed up. Let's go.
Channel 90.
Take me home tonight. I don't wanna let you go to see the light.
Right.
Take me home tonight. Listen, honey, just like a running side. Be my little baby.
Ah, yes. A little Eddie Money bringing us back. Final song on my playlist here on TMDJ Tuesday. Coming up, Jeff Gluck at 9:30. Coming up at the top of the hour, it will be hour number 3. Davey's playlist will take over. Sammy has the 4th and final hour of today's TMDJ Tuesday extravaganza. Hey, Pete?
Yes.
What is today? Me too, Sammy. What is today?
Me 3.
I'm working with Mary Catherine Gallagher here. What are you doing with your arm, your fingers under your armpit?
Go.
Today, Bagman.
Pepperoni.
It's Tuesday, May 23rd, 2023.
Got sick on pepperoni when I was 9 years old. Today is Drinking with Chickens Day.
What? What?
You ever drank with a chicken before, Petey?
I have not. Well, maybe that Amish chicken that I had over the weekend was hopped up. I don't know. He had the hat on. I'm not sure.
They like mulled wine.
Wow.
Okay, yeah, sure. Why not?
Today is National Best Friend in Law Day.
Oh, you're my best friend.
In law.
What is that?
I don't know.
Oh,
I mean,
it's in-laws that happen to be your best friend.
oh, I thought you meant like find a lawyer or somebody that you were. Oh, okay. Okay.
Take
All
it
right, I
easy,
got
Corbin
you.
Burnson. Nobody said L.A. law or anything like that. No lawyers. Got sick on pepperoni when I was 9 years old.
Okay, did you bring a lawyer in when you got sick of the pepperoni? You could have sued.
No. Do you have an in-law that
Yeah.
you're their best friend or best friends with? That's
Well-
what today is.
Now, I am lucky to say that I am friends with all of my in-laws, which is a good thing. All
Same.
my brothers-in-law, but not, I don't know, best friend, but we all get along, which is great. I love that.
Right.
I don't know if they eat
Sammy, you?
I don't know
Yeah,
if
I
they eat
do.
pepperoni or not, but Sammy, what about you?
My
Got sick on
mother.
pepperoni when I was 9 years old.
I golf with my father-in-law quite a bit. I hang out, my sister-in-law and my wife have a very good relationship, so we see them all the time. My mother-in-law as well. We get along. I'm very lucky. I got a couple friends who don't enjoy when the in-laws come to visit, and I'm very fortunate to where I don't have to change
Same.
my lifestyle, my routine, or anything like that when they, when they pop by for a little bit or something.
It's like all those old comedians, Maggie, when we were growing up. My mother-in-law, it was always the mother-in-law jokes. I love my mother-in-law. Yivy, she's coming over this weekend. Can't wait.
I've had friends that haven't necessarily had the most greatest relationships with their mother-in-law. Mm-hmm. I had one friend in particular when the mother-in-law came over one day. He asked her, "Hey, did you bring that recipe for dirt with you?"
Whoa.
They had that kind of, it was a playful, jovial thing that kind of got a little testy at times.
Yeah.
So you could tell there was an undercurrent of contempt between the two of them, but it was just humorous enough as a bystander where I didn't have to be around it all the time.
Early on in the relationship, we were at a restaurant with my now in-laws, and I accidentally drank my mother-in-law's glass of wine because I had a couple too many, and then I was moving around and drank hers instead of mine. That started off. I thought I was done for at that point, but luckily she has moved on. So thank you for that, Sharon. I appreciate that.
You rebounded nicely.
Oh man, I housed it too. It was like a full glass. And I just
Today is Neighbor Day.
It's a beautiful day in this neighborhood, a beautiful day for a neighbor. Would you be mine? Could you be mine? It's a neighborly day in this beauty wood.
He's got Bruce Hornsby over there on the piano. Look at him go.
tickling those keyboards.
Man.
So interesting development. Obviously, we have two neighbors, right? We're in the middle of a couple of houses. On the left, Paul and Tina. Patty moved out. The man that moved in next door, his name? Paul. I got Paul 1 and Paul 2. I know.
Paul Lee, Paula, Paul.
Paul L, Paul R.
Just Paul.
Paul left, Paul right.
Well, Paul Wright is smoking Paul Mall, so I can remember him pretty easily.
All right. Well, just call him Smokey.
Smokey
Paul. I don't know a lot of my neighbors. I don't know a lot of my neighbors. There is one guy across the street. He's a offensive coordinator at one of the colleges for football. And whenever we cross paths, I have to do the stop and chat. I have to do the stop and chat. And
I hate the stop and chat.
Just
I
leave
hate
me
it.
alone, man.
Hate it. Hate to stop and
Look, I
chat.
can't be a jerk. Of course I got to
No.
talk to him. That's the only time I
No.
see him.
No.
So,
Yeah.
but he's always at the most inopportune moment where I'm trying to get out and go do whatever, and then it's like, hey, I watched Talladega over the weekend. Oh boy, here we go.
Follow his football team, and if they're not very good, be like, oh yeah, you know that offense over there is really struggling there, coach.
No, I tried that and it backfired. I then got the 28-minute soliloquy on what didn't work in the game this past weekend and
you
the
don't need
changes
that.
that they're making. And
Stop
yada,
using the
yada.
Wildcat.
You're going to see him
Yeah.
today. He's going to be like, wow, I didn't know you talk about me on the radio. That's going to
Really
be good for you.
I got out of a good stop and chat one time because Buddy peed on the guy's foot, and so we just kept moving. Sorry about that.
I just
Thanks,
do that
buddy.
myself to get out of him.
Today is National Taffy Day. I was going to say,
Laugh it, have it, have it, have it.
the way it started, I'm like, no, it's not National Toot Day. Taffy.
Laugh it, have
Give
it.
me some of that taffy.
Candy girl.
It's also World Turtle Day today.
Are you a member of the Turtle Club?
Not exactly, but am I not turtly enough for the Turtle Club?
Oh, man.
We press
There's a-
on.
There's a turtle at the Phoenix Zoo is 110 years old. 110 years old.
What are you living for at that
Whoa!
point? Just go and
That's
shut
what
it
I'm saying. You look at him and he looks.
What are you
and he-
doing?
Is he
When
gonna
I
commit
look at him,
turtle-cide? Like, what
he
do you-
looks at you like, please make a soup out of me, something. Put me out of my misery.
Stop.
I feel bad for the guy. He's 110.
It could be a lady. Don't know.
Could be a lady. I didn't look. I didn't turn the shell over, so I didn't
All
look.
right, we have totally blown this calendar wide open. We're late. On this day in 1430, Joan of Arc was captured by the Burgundians. She was then sold to the English.
Let's go, 39,000. 39,000, 18, 39,000, about now, 40, 50, now 50, now 60, now 70, now 80. I'm bid 20,000, about, put them in 80,000, about.
All right, there we go.
Wow. Is that the car auction that Mike Joy's part of out there?
No, it's not Barrett Jackson for people.
God.
On this day in 1922, daylight saving time was debated in the first debate ever to be heard on radio in Washington, D.C. What are we doing with this?
Still debating
Right?
that. Still debating.
What are we doing? Like, just do something or move on, do something else. But let's just get this buttoned up. I don't know what we're waiting for. Come on. All right. Let's jump to 1994. On this day, Pulp Fiction won the Golden Palm for Best Film at the 47th Cannes Film Festival.
They call it Royale with cheese.
They do in France. Yes, they do.
And on this day in 1999, Jerry Block, at the age of 81, became the oldest climber to scale El Capitan in Yosemite. He broke his own record that he set in 1986 when he was 68 years old.
What is he?
What
He's
are you
like that
doing up
turtle. Just relax, Jerry. Relax. What are you doing?
Birthdays. Ken Jennings is 49 today. Drew Carey is 65. Melissa McBride, 58. Aaron Donald, 32. Joan Collins, 90
Oh, my God.
today in the world of NASCAR. Birthdays for Wally Dallenbach Jr., Jason Keller, and the commander and the president of Darlington Raceway, Kerry Tharp.
Well, there you have it, everybody. Happy birthday, one and all, on this Tuesday, May 23rd, 2023.